Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and we will be doing the 18th day today. 18th day. Third motive for relieving the souls in purgatory, the love of Mary. First point, she consoles the souls in purgatory. Second point, she delivers them. First point, the Blessed Virgin is not satisfied with encouraging and consoling her children on earth. She is also the comforter of those that justice and love retain in the place of expiation. What mother is there who, seeing her child fall into a burning brazier and, having it in her power to save it, will not fly to its relief? And Mary, the most loving of mothers, would she remain unmindful of the tortures of her children immersed in the expiatory flames of divine justice? Oh no, full of compassion, she is unceasingly occupied in relieving them. There is not a suffering in this dark prison, but what she softens not an hour passes, that she does not pour on the avenging fire a refreshing rain. Oh, exclaimed St. Vincent Ferrer, how good is Mary to these unfortunate captives who suffer in purgatory. Through her intercession, they experience every moment some relief. The Blessed Virgin, appearing to St. Bridget, said, I am the mother of all those who are in purgatory, and all the sufferings inflicted on the departed for the expiation of their sins are alleviated through my prayers. Truly happy, then, are the true children of Mary, for her protection extends over them not only in this world, but she seeks to console them in those unseen and, to us, unfelt tortures, which may aptly be called the sufferings beyond the grave. Oh, how consoling is this thought! And what a happiness to have such grounds for hoping that the Blessed Virgin will assist us at our last hour, and that if we fall into the abyss of purgatory, she will come to visit and comfort us. What a powerful motive! Is not this to love her tenderly during life? O Mary, Mother of Mercy, Comforter of the afflicted, save us and deliver us from purgatory. Second point, the Most Holy Virgin does not limit the assistance she gives the captive souls to visiting and relieving them, but through her intercession she delivers them. In order to hasten the end of their sufferings, she inspires the living to help them by their suffrages, and she supplicates her divine Son to admit them to the dwelling of peace. What Mary asks, she always obtains, and if it were not that she hastened the hour of their deliverance, how many souls, forgotten by others or insufficiently helped, will suffer for long years the unutterable pains of purgatory? And when the Church celebrates in a special manner her festivals, how many are there who then mount to heaven on the wings of her love? The learned and pious Gerson asserts that on the day of her assumption into heaven, all the souls detained in purgatory were delivered through her intercession. It is also a pious belief that this loving mother descends on Saturdays and on her festival days into the dungeons of divine justice and liberates many of the prisoners whose pardon she has obtained, rejoicing to take her children with her into the abodes of bliss. Yes, in those realms, an untold multitude of the blessed owe their deliverance from purgatory to the Queen of Heaven. Christian soul, pray daily to Mary in favor of your dear departed ones, and ask of her their deliverance. For this end, offer from time to time some acts of mortification, a communion, and a visit to some chapel where she is more especially honored. Repeat often, O compassionate Mother, take pity on my suffering relatives. Obtain for them eternal rest. Remember that they are thy children, and thou their mother. Example. A holy religious had, for a considerable length of time, bestowed much care on a poor girl who needed it much, both as regarded soul and body. Her conduct had given rise to much scandal, and broken down in health, her temper was such that none of the neighbors cared to go near her or give her the assistance she required. The good religious alone, surmounting all natural feelings of repugnance, brought her food and rendered her the services she needed. But instead of showing gratitude for her kindness, the wretched girl repaid her with insolence. When the sister spoke to her of God, she answered with blasphemies. One day a severe attack seized her, and she died almost suddenly. On the point of appearing before the sovereign judge, she remembered the mercies of Mary, whom in her youth she had been used to invoke, and addressing her said, O thou who didst never abandon those whom all others had abandoned, Mother of mercy, come to my assistance. If thou forsakest me, I am lost. And Mary came and helped the sinner, inspiring such acts of repentance that saved her from hell. Next day, her corpse was found stretched on the ground, and all agreed that her soul must be lost. Even the good sister felt so certain that such must be her fate that she tried to banish the recollection of her from her thoughts. One day, however, the soul that she imagined lost was permitted by God to appear and speak to her. "How is it," said she, "that you pray for everyone and you forget me?" "Is it possible," replied the sister, "that you are in purgatory?" And the poor sinner related the miracle which had been worked for her salvation when she was in her agony, and she implored the sister to pray to the Blessed Virgin to deliver her from purgatory, as she had delivered her from hell. The sister prayed fervently, and after a time she learned from a second apparition that her prayer had been heard, and that through Mary's intercession the gates of heaven had been opened to that penitent soul. Oh, how good and merciful is Mary! Prayer. Hail, Queen of Mercy, our life, our sweetness, and our hope, not only in this valley of tears, but also in the place of expiation. We cry to thee, comfort of the afflicted, weeping and mourning for our suffering, brethren in purgatory. Turn then, O gracious advocate, thy merciful eyes towards them. Show unto them, Jesus, the blessed fruit of thy womb. It is what we earnestly ask of thee, O clement, O pious Queen, O sweet Virgin Mary. Requiescat in pace. And this is the end of day 18. Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye and God bless.